About set for baseball now as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Kiki Bones makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Minnesota, left fielder, number 30.
And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball one. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. Hit on the ground to short. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away. Into the box now, Rusty Red, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. Lined hard toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Rico Black takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Rico Black.
Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, but the runner's back easily.
Keeping an eye on him.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Behind to him here. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And there to take it is A-Rod for out number 2. With that, a look at Paul Molitor's lineup for the visiting Twins. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve?
I think this team really needs to find that right balance between power and speed. They've got them both, but you can't rely too heavily on the long ball, and you also can't run yourselves out of potential run-scoring opportunities. So mix it together well.
J.J. Watts is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back easily. Now the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg, as he's known amongst baseball people, really does call a good game back there. He might reward a pitcher for a good location, everyone.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Twins stranding 1. And now the Yankees will see what they can do.
Well, guys, remember,
This starting pitcher, he's a rookie, so we'll see how he handles his nerves in this one.
Starlin Castro is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Yeah, not the spot to find yourself against a good leadoff hitter. Down 3-1 to start the afternoon? Not good.
Hit sharply on the ground. Mack comes up with it and reined in one away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, they need to get guys on base, so you need patience at the top of the lineup and then aggressiveness out of the middle of the order once you've got some guys to drive in.
Settling in now, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled down the line. Backhanded. In time to first, and there are two away. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Twins stack up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this defense really revolves around the catcher. Very good back there, blocks a lot of the balls, guides that pitching staff. Really the most important guy on this defense.
Dave Winfield stands in as he looks at a called strike. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Too high, 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. After 1, no score. Chubby Ali will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Tanaka sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Stepping in now, Antonio Moose.
Antonio Moose.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Wow, they've definitely gotten after it here to start this inning. That's back-to-back home runs now to the first two hitters. On the mound, he's got to be saying, you got to be kidding me.
Batting seventh, second baseman.
Standing in now, Shorty Mack. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Squared that one up just a little late. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
No outs, nobody on. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. And now here's the 3rd time he stepped out. Talk about breaking up a guy's rhythm. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. And with that, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, if you can say there is a defensive threat on this team, he's standing down there at first base. I say that because he's very good at keeping balls in front of him, helping his fellow infielders. Just a guy that's an asset every single day.
Stepping in, Coco Brown. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
That's a major league curveball there. Now, let's take a while to get used to, believe me.
One and two. Here it comes. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Yeah, not a real good throw that time. We'll see it again. Almost a great save at first. But you see, he just sort of knocks it down right in front of him. Maybe he didn't open that glove as wide as he could have. That'll be a throwing error.
Throw over to first. Back in standing.
Just checking.
So here's Joe Mauer. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1.
And that's something that you won't see him doing a ton of. And that's go chasing after a first pitch that's not a strike. He usually has much better plate discipline.
Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Yeah, and you figure if you guess right on a pitch out, you're going to throw the guy out 9 times out of 10. But even though they sniffed this one out and the throw's not all that bad, they still can't get him at second base.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. A throw behind the runner at second. Runner's back. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Definitely has his attention.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Hit well on the ground to first. Teixeira's up with it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
These days in this game we talk so much about situational hitting. Hit behind the runners, move guys up. But with one out, you got to try to drive that guy in. That was a really unproductive out, even though the guy moves to third.
Kiki Bones will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0.
That's not a sight you want to see this early as a starting pitcher. 40 pitches already.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That evens it up 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
You almost get the sense here that he wants to stay away from throwing the fastball. Almost like he doesn't want to get burned.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Hicks is after it, but he won't get there. It falls in. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-0 game. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of the second. The Twins are in front, 3-0. Reggie Jackson will step in to kick off the inning with Alex Rodriguez waiting on deck for the Yankees.
Hitter, Reggie Jackson.
And he'll step off. Too high, 1-0.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion and not to come right after these guys.
Here's the 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Hit hard towards into the box now. Alex Rodriguez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the pitch to short. Black is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Mark Teixeira.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira. Into the windup and the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. A look there at the most famous urban park in the United States. Central Park set to go again here from Yankee Stadium. Rusty Red is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
Tanaka's ready. Here it is on 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pulled toward right center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Rico Black.
Rico Black is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. And he falls behind 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, J.J. Watts.
Digging in, J.J. Watts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he'll step out and ask for time, maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down go the Twins in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Yogi Berra will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. 2 different pitches, both taken on the inside corner, and now they can go just about anywhere they want.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
And here's that sequence once again right here on Show Track. Now, normally this is a guy that you might want to nibble with, but he was all business here in this at-bat. Each one of these pitches finds the strike zone, and they're able to set him down quickly to lead off the inning.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. The ball game.
This is a little bit of a surprise in pitch selection here. I mean, the guy was just way late on the fastball the pitch before. Well, why throw something soft in the strike zone and speed up his bat? That's only doing the guy a favor.
Now a snap move over to first, and he's back standing. Into the box, Aaron Hicks, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Oh, and that's a good fastball right there. He might have been thinking about protecting against that sinker.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag, just keeping him close. Runners on first with 1 down. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Yeah, you can't even think of a double play right here. He's fortunate to just get 1 on this play. And he rushes that thing over there to get his man at first.
Here's Starlin Castro, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More from the Bronx after this. Chubby Ali is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Tanaka into his motion. First pitch on the way. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. Tap fouled at home plate. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Ali is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Gets him fishing for it. Then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first.
Stepping in now, Antonio Moose. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Shoots this one to first. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The batter.
I'll tell you, if he didn't catch that ball, it would have knocked him down. This is a laser, but he manages to hang on to it.
Standing in now, Shorty Mack. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner, it's ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
2 out, nobody on. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Ground ball right side. Teixeira's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Didi Gregorius is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
In now, Dave Winfield. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. Minnesota leads this one 3-0. Coco Brown heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Tanaka gets the sign. Here comes the pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Not the greatest at bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to it.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Not even the best players are immune to a bad call from time to time. I mean, to me, that's not a strike. And I think to him, that's not a strike either. But, hey, the guy in blue, it's strike 3, and he's the only one that counts.
So here's Joe Mauer. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Castro. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
The left fielder, number 30, Kiki Bones.
Kiki Bones stands in. He was hosed at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
You know what? I'm not sure if that was on him or the first base coach, but it obviously didn't work out. It took a good throw to get him, though.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Berra has a play. And that's the third out. Down go the Twins in order. They lead it 3-0. Alex Rodriguez will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, and if you got him to look at the first pitch up there, why not throw it again? Also let her high. That puts him in a quick 0-2 hole.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Now in the box, Mark Teixeira. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back easily. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Brown. One down.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Must think something's up.
Into the box, Yogi Berra, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Well, that's the frustrating thing for a sinker baller. When you get the ground ball you need and it finds a hole. Now he's got 2 men on to deal with and only 1 away.
Now a snap move over to first, and he's back in standing. Here's Brett Gardner now, as he will look at a first.
Feel it back in, because you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Grounded to the right. The tag gets 1. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for 1 out. Aaron Hicks will come forward now in a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
And these opportunities have been few and far between so far. They've got to make something happen soon, or this game might just get away from it.
He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. Rusty Red makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Center fielder, Rusty Red.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
Hang on. Got time.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. He sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
Rico Black will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
There's that splitter again. Seems to be getting better and better as the game goes on.
1 out, nobody on. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Ooh, that is one of the best he's thrown this afternoon.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the 2nd out.
There you get a look at his pitches by inning so far. No doubt that 2nd inning is the one that really sticks out. He had to use a lot of his energy getting through that one.
J.J. Watts will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ooh, he saws him off with that one.
Well, you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. This one's flared toward left center. Gregorius onto the grass, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Starlin Castro will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And that misses inside 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Didi Gregorius will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
0-1, here's the pitch. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all, and when he has, they've been out of the zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
Dave Winfield stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. Well, it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to strike him out for the third time. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Smoked on the ground left side, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Yeah, he got a little revenge there. He struck out twice before that, and now he gets him back with a solid base hit.
Reggie Jackson will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
But now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Fastball called for strike 2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in the Bronx, Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Dylan Betances is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Dylan Betances.
Chubby Ali will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Betances is ready. Here's the 0-1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now, down 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Ready on 1 and 2. Again, he sends it out of play. And really stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a second time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Just hung in there on that one. And you wonder if he's trying to get in his head out there as he steps out for a 3rd time now. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Stepping in now, Antonio Moose goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Gardner is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Now batting.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Shorty Mack will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. From the stretch. Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Well, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to third. To his right, A-Rod. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order, but they lead it 3-0. Alex Rodriguez will start things out here for the Pinstripers, to be followed by Mark Teixeira on deck.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Red moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, and I think that's the thing with throwing that changeup as slow as he does. You're going to make that hitter supply all the power himself. He gets good wood on this thing, but not enough to get it out of here.
Mark Teixeira will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Red shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Yogi Berra will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Ali scoops it up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still down 3-0. Leading off the inning, Coco Brown, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Batanzas sets. Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Berra corrals it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
Couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Joe Mauer will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. 0-2 now as Mauer can't come up with anything on that swing. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Well, this is great work by a setup man here. You know, his task coming in was to keep this ball game close, and he's done that all right as he's retired 5 in a row since coming on in the 7th inning.
Kiki Bones stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Line drive to left. Gardner is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Brett Gardner will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Aaron Hicks, ready to take another shot, went down on strikes his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Into the seats, 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit hard down the right field line, and that'll slice just foul at the last moment. And he struck him out, and there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting.
Well, he certainly had all of his pitches working for him so far. That's translated to a 4-hit shutout to this point.
Starlin Castro will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And even though on the mound he's had his way with him, this is a dangerous customer, so don't get to thinking you're bulletproof out there.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Didi Gregorius will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0.
This is what you got to do up at the plate. You've got to wait him out. If you can lay off all of the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get yourself a fastball.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here it comes, 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Like that one.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Back to the mound and off his leg. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Rusty Red will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Berra is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Red is retired, and there's one away.
Boy, that's a really nice play there behind the plate. He doesn't panic. He takes his time and makes the good throw on to first. So score that a strikeout with a 2-3 putout for good measure.
Into the box now, Rico Black. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. After it is Gardner. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, J.J. Watts.
J.J. Watts will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Down go the Twins in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Dave Winfield will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, and whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Here's the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Brown has a beat on it. He's got it one away.
Boy, a first pitch out is nice anytime, but when you've already thrown over 100 pitches, that's a gift.
Reggie Jackson will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the 9th, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. C.J. Pack will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and pick up the save. Reggie Jackson stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Reggie Jackson.
And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Black is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Alex Rodriguez makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Takes this the other way to right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign.
And you just had the feeling that even though they were down to their final strike, they were not going to go down easily. And now they're going to keep this game alive for at least one more batter.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.